So will a vaccine sweepstakes really make the difference?
Well, it's the chance to win part of that $5 million. Is it enough to push people to get vaccinated? That's the big question. Our Dr. Frank McGeorge is here with a look at the motivation behind the money. Doc?
Yeah, Kim and Devin. So, for millions of Americans, the incentive of not getting COVID was more than enough motivation to get vaccinated. But obviously, there is still a substantial chunk of people who need more. And when it comes to motivation, experts say sometimes cold, hard cash does the trick.
Different people have different things that motivate them. And this may be one of many things that we need to do to try and get the full vaccine coverage that we need as a society to protect ourselves against COVID-19.
Dr. Brian Zickman Fisher is a professor of health behavior and health education at U of M's School of Public Health. He says a sweepstakes will motivate some, but certainly not everyone.
It's not probably going to change the minds of somebody who has really got lots of explicit concerns about the vaccine or for whatever reason really have a hard no. But it is potentially going to make a difference for the people for whom they just haven't gotten around to it. They haven't had a reason to make that extra effort to get vaccinated. And this gives them a reason to do so.
He believes the scholarship component may be particularly effective.
We're talking about teenagers and or their parents. What's going to motivate them to bother to get their otherwise healthy looking kid to go get vaccinated? Well, obviously the costs of college are significant, and that could be a really strong motivator.
Zickman Fisher says a sweepstakes may help, but it's not the final answer.
Lotteries are things that people often do out of hope. I think the larger theme at this point about getting people vaccinated is take the vaccine to them. Like the people who are willing to travel long distances to rearrange their schedules, they're already vaccinated. We're going to have to take that extra step.
Now, Dr. Zickman Fisher says literally meeting people where they are also provides the opportunity to address some of the lingering fears and concerns that people have about the vaccine, and that's something that a sweepstakes just won't fix.
And I understand meeting people where they are, Frank, but several states have already done vaccine lotteries and other of these types of incentives. Do you think Michigan is a little too late to the party with this?
Well, we asked Zickman Fisher that question, and he says, given how many people in Michigan are still unvaccinated, it's definitely not too late to at least try this. Now, he wasn't willing to predict how much impact it will have, but he said it's definitely going to motivate some people who are still on the fence.
Yeah, well, we'll see how it works. Dr. McGeorge, thank you.